Welcome to Mr. Magazine, the place where emotions meet the spotlight and every heartbeat behind fame finds its voice. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and hit that join button to support us even more, because tonight, we're diving deep into a moment that melted an entire nation's heart. An award night. A trembling voice. And two souls who reminded everyone that love can be stronger than success itself. Under the dazzling chandeliers of last night's prestigious award ceremony, all eyes were drawn to one name, Yağmur Yüksel. Known for her grace both on and off the screen, Yağmur once again enchanted the audience from the very first moment she stepped onto the red carpet. Wearing an elegantly minimalist gown that shimmered subtly under the lights, she carried herself with the quiet confidence of a woman who needed no embellishment to shine. Every camera lens followed her, yet nothing could have prepared anyone for what would happen later that evening. As the night progressed and category after category was announced, anticipation filled the room. When the host finally pronounced the words Best Actress of the Year, Yağmur Yüksel, thunderous applause erupted. The hall vibrated with admiration, some stood immediately, others joined in waves, until a standing ovation enveloped her like a sea of love and respect. Yet the true magic wasn't in the applause. It came the moment she held the microphone. Yağmur stood beneath the spotlight, the golden statuette trembling slightly in her hand. For a brief second, she was silent. The crowd hushed, sensing that something deeper than gratitude was about to unfold. Her eyes, glistening with emotion, sought out one face among hundreds, Barış Baktaş. When their gazes met, time seemed to slow. And then, in a voice quivering yet sincere, she whispered words that would echo across the night. I dedicate this award to Barış, the man who gave meaning to my life, who believed in me when I could not believe in myself, and who stood by me through every storm. Those words didn't just fill the room, they filled every heart. Barış, visibly moved, rose from his seat. His eyes glistened with tears as he clapped, each applause carrying a story of shared struggles, laughter, and unwavering devotion. The cameras captured that moment, a man applauding not just his beloved's success, but the love that had brought her there. The ceremony host later described it perfectly. It wasn't an acceptance speech. It was a living love story, a scene straight out of a movie. Social media immediately ignited. Within minutes, hashtags like #Yağmur Yüksel and #Barış Baktaş dominated the trending lists. Fans poured out their emotions online. This is what real love looks like. I cried watching her speech, it felt so genuine. They've turned an award into a declaration of devotion. But here's what makes this story even more special, none of it was rehearsed. According to sources close to the actress, Yağmur hadn't planned to mention Barış at all. Her speech, they said, was supposed to be short and formal. Yet when the spotlight found her, the raw emotions broke through. One close friend shared. She wasn't acting. The tears, the trembling voice, that was all Yağmur. She looked at Barış and spoke from her soul. Moments later, when reporters caught Barış after the ceremony, he offered just one sentence, but it spoke volumes. It's the greatest award of my life. With those words, he transformed an ordinary night into a testament of shared love and mutual strength. Their connection, long admired by fans, now stood before the world as something pure, two people growing together through art, adversity, and affection. If you're just joining us, this is Mr. Magazine, where we bring you the heart behind the headlines. If this story is touching your soul even half as much as it touched ours, make sure to hit that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe moments like this still exist in today's world of fleeting fame? And who else would you love to see us feature next on Mr. Magazine? Your voice keeps our stories alive. After the ceremony, footage showed Yağmur backstage, still emotional, holding her trophy close to her chest. Reporters surrounded her, asking why she chose those words. Her reply was simple, sincere, and unforgettable. Because he's not just my love. He's my strength. Every victory, every setback, he's been there. This award isn't mine, it's ours. Not long after, Boris appeared behind her. Cameras captured their embrace, Yağmur resting her head on his shoulder, his hand gently placed on her back. He whispered something only the microphones barely caught. "I'm proud of you." That image, frozen by the flash of a camera, became the most shared photograph of the night. The caption beneath one viral post read, "A picture worth 1,000 words, and 1,000 hearts." Friends close to the couple revealed that Yağmur's journey to this moment wasn't easy. The actress had endured health issues earlier in the year, long shooting schedules, and the emotional toll of constant pressure. She kept going, one friend explained, but only because Boris never let her forget her own light. He reminded her that she was more than her fatigue, more than the roles, she was herself. And perhaps that's why her victory resonated so deeply. It wasn't merely the triumph of a talented actress, it was the triumph of two souls who never stopped believing in each other. That night, beyond the glitter of gowns and tuxedos, the real story wasn't about fame. It was about faith, in oneself, and in another. Later in the evening, during a quiet celebration among close friends, Yağmur cut her cake and turned to Boris with a tender smile. "This award means so much to you," she said playfully. He smiled back, and the two exchanged a look that said more than words ever could. The guests, moved once again, applauded the couple. Even her colleagues joined in celebrating the moment. Fellow actors praised her emotional sincerity, with one remarking, "Yağmur didn't just win Best Actress, she won every heart in that room." Meanwhile, a journalist tweeted, "What we witnessed wasn't a showbiz couple, it was a genuine partnership built on respect and real emotion. This award is for everyone who keeps believing, and especially for the one who made me believe in my own light." Almost at the same time, Boris shared his own words. "The most beautiful thing isn't getting lost in your light, it's shining with you." Together, these posts told the world what words on stage could only begin to express. They weren't just a couple basking in fame, they were two people sharing one dream, one faith, one love. And in a world where relationships often flicker under the glare of fame, Yağmur and Boris stood like two steady flames, burning brighter with every storm they weathered. Their story reminded everyone that sometimes, the most unforgettable scenes aren't written in scripts or directed on sets. They happen in real life, in trembling voices, in tears that refuse to be hidden, in applause that carries 1,000 emotions. And that, dear viewers, was the night when Yağmur Yüksel turned an award into a love letter, and Barış Baktaş answered with nothing but pride and tenderness. A moment so real that even the brightest spotlight couldn't outshine it. What about you? Do you think love like this still exists in the entertainment world? Share your thoughts down below, we read every single comment. If you enjoyed this story and want to keep discovering the hidden emotions behind celebrity lives, don't forget to subscribe to Mr. Magazine, tap that "to join" button to support our team, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that touches your heart. Until next time, keep believing in love, in art, and in the magic that happens when the two meet. This is Mr. Magazine, where every story has a heartbeat.